Good morning and welcome to the Stockbrenner channel. This channel is an educational channel with our hopes that you will become a more consistent and better trader and make money. Each morning we offer some plans and planning and some stocks to look at, but you must do your own due diligence. You're no better trader than I am, so get to work. I'm going to briefly go over some analysis of today's market. Then last night, I produced some review of my stocks, and this will be the last video that I make with this current mic. I got a new mic that I hope will do some noise reduction for the road noise that I've been facing over the last couple of weeks. There should be some improvement. Stay tuned. Let's get started. This morning, it looks like the futures are going to be up. Even the Dow looks like it's trending up. Currently down, though. Yes, I thought last night U.S. futures were going to be mixed, and was not aware of Powell and Yellen testimony, but that's what they're looking at. The calendar to this morning at 10 o'clock, the existing home sales should cause some change in the market. Keep an eye on that 10 o'clock Eastern time. This is not news, but yes, some of my trades that were just 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 days that I thought were going to swing quickly are not swinging so quickly. CrowdStrike is one of those stocks. Friday's market looked mixed, with the big guys mixed as well. NASDAQ was up, but the other two major indexes were down just slightly. Today, I'm thinking it's going to be mixed as well, but I think it's going to go to the upside. But it's just a guess. The Dow and the RUT seem to be down, and the NASDAQ and the S&P is slightly up. Looking at the 2-hour of the NASDAQ, a candle just turned a little bit red. We do have an MACD down signal here, and the RSI is up. That's typically a sign that it's overbought. It's about to go down a little bit, and this is the 2-hour. Again, that could very well happen until Powell speaks. We had an upward trend for a couple hours in the S&P 500. Will it hold? I don't know. Dow has been steadily down, and the last 6 hours, we've seen a little uptick. I'm not sure you could read anything from these markets. And the RUT seems to be in a holding pattern. The MACD and the RSI are not telling you anything. MACD says go down, but those lines are pointing up. So I'm not sure anything's telling you anything. Going through the technicals real quick. The technical stocks, the FANG stocks. I'm not sure what's going to happen with the technicals today. I'm hoping that we've hit a bottom, but Apple is indicating we got a zig, and then there's nothing. Zig doesn't know what it's doing. That means it might go zagging. MACD and the RSI both said it's going to go zagging down. So I'm not sure what you can read into that. Delta, same thing. There's going to be a ball there soon. Green candle, RSI overbought. Not sure you can do anything here. Facebook zigzag does know what it's doing. It's in an upward trend, and I really don't know why. I need to do a little reading today, but it looks overbought. RSI says it's overbought. Netflix in a zag. RSI is not indecisive. MACD is in an uptrend. That's mixed. Netflix looks most interesting at the moment, though, to keep an eye out. Nothing with Google here. Microsoft, I'm already in, and it looks like it's going down. And I have a long. I think my analysis here I did last night, so I know that I'm going to say that I'm only slightly losing in this stock, just by about $6 or $8, and I'm probably going to just wait this out because it looks like it's going to be in a downtrend. So is all the technicals. This CRISPR is not a technical; it's a pharmaceutical, but it is the cure for cancer. This is why I included it in the FANG. It's not a FANG stock, and it looks like MACD says it should go down. RSI says overbought. Green candle for Friday. Not sure. In Twitter, which I hate. Maybe in a couple days for Twitter. I'm going to briefly introduce a new list. This is a list of 10 stocks that I think most newcomers should consider. Johnson & Johnson, Boeing, Cisco, Broadcom, Internet of the Future, a financial stock, Capital One, a little fringy stock, BJ Club Warehouse, in case we go into recession, infrastructure, defense, security, computer security, which I think is going to be a big player for the future, ye old Walmart, and Baidu, China stock. This covers a pretty broad spectrum, and these are stocks that you could swing trade. They have good financials, and you can trade options on them. I think everybody should put this on their list as a good start. These stocks are on my list, and these stocks are on my top 40 list. So what I did was I took 10 stocks, what I thought from my top 40 list. The top 40 list is stocks. It's enough stocks that I can trade using the RSI, which doesn't give us as many singles as some other things, and the MACD. Both of those indicators work good with these stocks. Well, let's take a look at what my portfolio is doing and some of my picks for Monday. Remember, I think the market's going to be mixed, so be careful. I have over 240 stocks that I know a little bit about and like. And from those 240 stocks, my basket of stocks, I backtested it against my various different trading strategies. One of them trading strategies that I use is the RSI. And of these 240 stocks, there's 77 that trade quite nicely. 37 that trade quite nicely with the MACD. And I currently have picked up what I think is the best 40 stocks or 43 stocks. I put them in the best portfolio, and I try to stay active in that as best I can. And there's 61 stocks that I backtested that will stay true. In other words, if you're going to buy a single, from that point on, it'll stay true for 30 bars or around 45 days, which is good to know for options trading. And currently, of those 240 stocks, there's 166 that are in an uptrend and 74 that's in a downtrend. And what I do is I plot it just to see if it's trending up, trending down. It looks like it was kind of swinging around. And I think this is Sunday night when I'm doing the first part of this review. I think it's going to be dicey on Monday. That's what I'm thinking now. But I'll finish this video early Monday, and I'll have a better idea of what the market's going to bring. But I have a feeling it's going to be a mixed day on Monday. And so I've received new singles via the RSI. These are short ones. And then we'll look at these three here. They're all oil. And this is pharmaceutical, I believe. And my trend indicator is indicating that it's short. And with that going short, possibly the RSI single or the MACD single should be looked at. I'm just going to look at these four stocks. The first one we'll look at is CVX. My perfect indicator always knows its tops and bottoms is now zagging. And it seems to know what it's doing, because these last two bars are red and one's lower than the other. So it's definitely continuing as a short. MACD short here. The distance between the two lines are widening. That's normally a good sign for a short. And the RSI is in the oversold condition. Looking back, we had the RSI and oversold, and it still had some continuation down here. So this could continue. VLO, I like this company. Neutral, knows exactly what it's doing. Same situation we had there before. MACD is pointing down. RSI seems to be in the oversold position. If the market goes short tomorrow, I think these oil stocks will be a short-term short as well. The last one is XLE, which is an ETF. And it's the same situation. Now, this time it's a green bar, but same situation we've seen before. So CVX and VLO are good shorts for me. We'll see what VRTX Pharmaceuticals, MACDs, nice strong lines. And the zigzag does not know what it's doing. And probably I don't either. But MACD says it's pointing down. RSI pointing down. Zigzag was pointing down, but then we had a green candle. Who knows? buy. That's not a good sign for our short. Let's see what it's done in the past. When we had the RSI, yeah, we had a nice little drop there. Yep, good there. And that looks like it would be good too. I mean, it's behind here. Yeah. The RSI is telling us to go down, and the MACD, I'm going to rely on it. So, to me, Vertex Pharmaceutical, for a short-term technical play, it's good for me. So looking over the zigzag, we see the CVX there. XLE is there for shorts. That's good. And let's just look at pays. I have positions in LAC and AI, I believe. Maybe I closed out the LAC. Let's look at pays. Pays, strong sell. Zigzag is sagging. It seems to be knowing what it's doing. The miner's zig is still strong. Crossover here on the zero lag. But we wouldn't take that because that's below the zero. We only take the shorts when the MACD is above. We like that. And that would have been a good strong signal. We had that kind of situation. We don't have that same situation. We have MACD at the zero, near the zero line. So, and this is support here. It may come down a little bit, but this is not what I'm going to play. So you can do your own due diligence. These are all plays that you can look at, stocks that you can look at. And based on the fact that I run an algorithm that says that the zigzag has switched recently, last 2 or 3 days. And you can check it out, see what you think. The zigzag, in combination with the RSI and MACD, has proven to be a very good filter. This is Google Sheets, and I wrote a tracking program that does longs and shorts and put the trades in for the quarter. And then I filter them out, sheet of my open trades. And over here, I set my stop loss, the profit, and 2% for stop loss. And if you see a hit there, that means that either something went well or something went bad. Where the case where the profit is hit and the trend is my friend, I'll probably let that ride a little bit. Likewise, those are all good ones, but here is a stop loss hit, and I haven't taken any action. I'm losing $36. Let's look at that. BDX. Zigzag knows what it's doing until here. And when it doesn't know what, if this bars would have continued and be red, the zigzag would have known what it's doing. But what has happened is it changed direction, and now it's indecisive. But the fact that it's changed directions means that the tendency is going to go up. The MACD is pointing up, and the RSI is doing nothing. Nothing here. It's a long. I'm not going to do anything either. So while this is just alerts, while I'm saying take a little action, I think I won't. Microsoft is a stock that I tend to trade long term and often. Let's see, we're long, and let's see what it looks like. This isn't looking good. Down, RSI down. What do you think? Here's the support. Current losing $6. I think I'm going to close it out as early as I can. Wait for a better single. Hopefully a buy because the technicals have been beat up. But I'm long, and it looks like Microsoft is about ready to go short for a little while. So I'm going to close that out. And likewise, you can go down through all these. I'm not going to go through them. This is how I do it, though. I have a spreadsheet with my target and stop loss in there using Google Finance. I found out the price of it, and using that to predict my signals here. This column is based on the zigzag. If the zigzag trend, you can use anything, a MA, a 50 MA, 200 MA, 100 MA. You can do anything that showed a trend. And if the trend is up and that's is up, then that's good. If not, you get this little action thing. So it's just kind of neat. It helps me manage it. This is my open trades at the moment. And these are my 3 most recent trades. MyTech, Oka, and CrowdStrike. And these are my closed trades for the last 2 weeks. And I recently closed Carpenter Steel, which was a recent. I didn't own it long, making about 20 bucks. Well, I hope you have a lot of luck tomorrow trading. I think it's going to be a mixed day. This is the night before, and I'll finish this video in the morning. Please like and subscribe. Happy trading.